Would you hold still, please, sir?
But let's go on to Benjamin.
Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. He good. All these are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. It says Benjamin shall raven as a wolf. Now, when a wolf raven, before he attacks his prey, he rolls in a wolf pack and he shouts and raves before he attacks the prey. So that's the way the so-called Jamaicans and so forth roll. It's a boy, we lick shot on you, boy.
Crash, great.
How are you getting the word howl mixed up with the word raven? And why are you mispronouncing the word raven as raven? To be ravenous means you devour the prey. That's what this whole scripture is talking about, and you know it. Nathaniel of IUIC is still perpetuating these lies. So is ICGJC, so is ISUPK, and all these new groups popping up. Y'all continuing with the same false doctrines and false definitions. How hard is it to look up the definition of a word?
Boy, we lick shot on you, boy. Before they attack you, they start getting up a lot of noise and let you know they're gonna make the attack, and showing that Benjamin is a warring tribe. All for Benjamin, which is the Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Antiguans, will always be in the chain of honor the Caribbeans. That's the tribe of Benjamin.
Right. Can I say this on that?
Yeah.
When you look up the word raven, it means communicate wild,
Right.
like a wolf.
What an idiot.
Ravin.
Shall raven as a wolf.
Ravin.
Shall raven as a wolf.
Shall raven as a wolf.
When you look up the word raven, it means communicate wild,
Right.
like a wolf.
No, it doesn't mean to communicate wildly. It means to plunder. It means to be ravenous. It means to be hungry like the wolf.
People get scared when Benjamin talk. They think they want to fight. Then they just ask for some coffee. For some coffee. Then also
Raven, not raven.
that also goes into their music.
Right.
Whereas the American black is singing about love and all that. What's Benjamin singing about? Taking down the white man. Shall fall. Okay.
Judgment upon Babylon. And when you go back in the reggae songs like with Peter Tosh and Bunny Williams, Steve Pulse, the reggae's back in the late 60s and the 70s was all about revolution against the system. Where the American blacks never saw about the revolution or destruction of the system.
Revolution will not be televised.
Benjamin is the so-called Jamaicans today. It said they was going to raven as a wolf, meaning communicate loudly like a wolf. When you think about Benjamin, look how Benjamin talk. You know what I'm saying? They get loud. And when they talk, they get loud, they get angry, and you be thinking they about to go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Saying know what I'm saying too many times. 80, 90 times. That's too many times.
It says, in the morning he shall devour the prey.
So in the morning of our rulership, when the Most High raises us up, Benjamin is going to be vicious upon our enemies.
Right.
Read
And
on.
at night he shall divide the spoil.
And the night is going to rob the enemies of the spoil and take back what rightfully belongs to us.
Right. The night meaning the night of the so-called white man. The end of your kingship. Right. Okay.
False.
The morning of our rulership and the night of the white man's rulership, you got it backwards then. They're basically saying that they're going to be dividing the spoils before they devour the prey. You're supposed to devour the prey before you divide the spoils. But they're saying that the night is the end of the white man's kingdom and the morning is the beginning of their kingdom. So that means that the night would come before the morning. So you would be dividing the spoils before you devour the prey? That doesn't make any sense. We can point to multiple people of the tribe of Benjamin that would be represented in the scripture, like King Saul, who conquered and plundered, and also Ehud, who was a left-handed judge of the tribe of Benjamin, who killed the king of Moab, who was so overweight that Ehud's blade got stuck in the flaps of his fat. So we already know what's going to happen. All of this is going to go unchecked, uncorrected, as if it never happened. And these IUIC members and all these Hebrew Israelites, I mentioned IUIC because that's the leader of IUIC, Nathaniel, saying that the word raven means to communicate wildly. All this is straight bull. These people act like they know something. They really don't. These are cults that give you misinformation constantly.
They do selective thinking. Then when you call out their misinformation, they act as if it never happened, and they distract and go into some other topic that has nothing to do with Benjamin being the West Indians, the so-called Jamaicans, when Haitians are also considered West Indian, yet Haitians are not included within the tribe of Benjamin for some reason. So they create the rule, then they create an exception to the rule. They throw you all over the place with this fake 12 tribes chart. It's unproven. It's actually been, at this point, proven false.